A new Earth 1 graphic novel, The End of Dark Knight's Metal, Brave and the Bold, and Monster Love make up DC's comics for Winter's End. With February the same month as Valentine's Day, a correct assumption would that love is in the air in the comics, as well. True, there is a Valentine's Day special offered by DC Comics that month. If you look at what else is scheduled for release courtesy of Newsarama, they've got a strange way of celebrating the holiday. Especially with one rather bizarre crossover with one of their imprints. It also has a number of advanced solicitations for March in the bargain. So how much love can we give these solicits in our usual list of 13 best to worst? Where, for example, can we place the continuing events like Dark Knight's Metal and Doomsday Clock, a celebration of Superman, a new Brave and the Bold, or a mini-series involving milk products and 1950 stereotypes? Let's take a look and see whether you agree with these rankings. Number 1 Credit Gabriel Hardman DC Comics cover for Green Lantern Earth 1, Volume 1 Green Lantern Earth 1 Volume 1 HC written by Gabriel Hardman and Corinna Beach co-art and cover by Gabriel Hardman. The newest Earth 1 original graphic novel presents an all-new origin for the Emerald Warrior Hal Jordan yearns for the thrill of discovery, but the days when astronaut and adventure were synonymous are long gone. His gig prospecting asteroids for Ferris Galactic is less than fulfilling, but at least he's not on Earth, where technology and culture have stagnated. When Jordan finds a powerful ring, he also finds a destiny to live up to. There are worlds beyond his own, unlike anything he ever imagined. But revelation comes with a price. The Green Lantern Corps has fallen, wiped out by ruthless killing machines known as Manhunters. The odds against reviving the Corps are nearly impossible, but doing the impossible is exactly what Hal Jordan was trained to do. From co-writer and artist Gabriel Hardman, Invisible Republic comes a soaring original graphic novel that takes a radical new look at the mythology of Green Lantern and provides a great entry point for new readers. On sale March 14th, 144 PG, FC, $24.99 US. 9781401277925 Commentary. Like most of DC's Earth 1 OGNs, it's always interesting seeing how modern creators reinterpret these classic DC characters. From the premise of this alone, this setup for Green Lantern is considerably streamlined, what with Hal Jordan already in space and the Green Lantern Corps on the brink. It definitely would work as a movie pitch for a Green Lantern reboot. Also, from what I can gather, this is Gabriel Hardman's first major work with the big two. Corinna Bechko has written for them before, but not extensively. In any case, this looks very promising. Number 2 Credit Jim Lee DC Comics cover for Action Comics 1080 Years of Superman. Action Comics 1080 Years of Superman HC story and art by various montage cover by Jim Lee. Join us for the 80th anniversary celebration of the most important comic book in American history, Action Comics 1, featuring the first appearance of Superman. It's an extraordinary party as we revisit stories from across the decades, featuring the debuts of not just the Man of Tomorrow, but also Supergirl, Brainiac, the Fortress of Solitude and more. See the work of generations of top writers and artists on the original superhero. Enjoy sparkling essays from literary wizards who have won Pulitzer Prizes and hit the bestseller lists, including Jules Feiffer, who relives his memories of when Action Comics 1 first hit newsstands. Plus, a historical essay by guest editor Paul Levitz, and all 1000 Action Comics covers presented on a special 30x by 39.75 poster. And as a bonus, don't miss a previously unpublished 1940s Superman tale believed to be written by Jerry Siegel with art by the Joe Shuster Studio, salvaged 50 years ago and hidden away until now. This new art cover serves as a companion to the Action Comics 1000 comic book coming in March, on sale April 11th, 384. PG, FC, $29.99 US. Commentary. Pretty much a given. DC would celebrate Superman's anniversary with an anthology collection. From the way this solicit is worded, though, it seems like it will be very impressive. or a must for die-hard Superman fans. Just the fact it's reprinting a lost Superman story by Siegel and Shuster gives it an added incentive. Not to mention it gives newer readers a taste of what the Golden Age and Silver Age Superman were like, too. Number 3 credit Frank Quietly DC Comics cover for Doom Patrol Special 1 credit Frank Quietly DC Comics cover for Mother Panic Batman Special 1 credit Frank Quietly DC Comics cover for Shade, The Changing Girl Wonder Woman Special 1 Doom Patrol Special 1 written by Steve Orlando, Gerard Way art by Aka backup story written by Magdalene Visaggio backup story art by Sunil Yu cover by Frank Quietly Milk Wars Part 1 Welcome to the unevent of the year kicking off a line-wide adventure. DC's Young Animal collides with the DC universe to bring you a different kind of crossover. The Doom Patrol has discovered that an interdimensional corporation called Redco has been stealing stories, reconfiguring them and repackaging them for new markets. Our gang of misfit heroes have felt the touch of this nefarious company, and it has already started to change them. Even scarier, though, is how deeply Redco has embedded itself into current continuity, using the radioactive milk of psychic cows to quell the more dangerous impulses of the Justice League and turn them into heroes safe for the masses. And to kick this off, Redco has gone all the way to the top. Meet Milkman Man, heretofore unknown final son of Krypton, who was sent to our planet to save him from the destruction of his homeworld, only to be adopted by an evil dairy farmer and raised to love all things dairy. Co-plotted by Steve Orlando and Gerard Way, with art by ACO Midnighter, this extra-sized special starts Milk Wars with a Splash Plus. Who is Eternity Girl, and how does she connect to this whole scheme? A special 4-part backup feature by Magdalene Visaggio Kim and Sunil Yu. The art of Charlie Chan Hoxie begins here. Retro solicited, one-shot, on sale January 31st, 48 PG, FC, $4.99 US, rated Mother Panic Batman, Special 1 written by Jody House art by Ty Templeton backup story written by Magdalene Visaggio backup story art by Sunil Yu cover by Frank Quietly Milk Wars Part 2 Mother Panic has discovered a Gotham City transformed. What happened to her family and friends? And who moved into Gather House, the religious school that scarred Mother Panic as a young girl? It's Father Bruce, the orphan millionaire who decided to give back to society by filling the deep demand for sidekicks. So many Robins in need of a Nest Plus, Part 2 of the Eternity Girl backup story one-shot, on sale February 7th, 48, PG, FC, $4.99 US, rated Shade, The Changing Girl Wonder Woman Special 1 written by Cecil Castellucci art by Mirka Andolfo backup story, written by Magdalene Visaggio backup story art by Sunil Yu cover by Frank Quietly Milk Wars Part 3 Shade has been split into multiple parts, each representing a different mood, all in service to the perfect and beautiful Wonder Wife. But Happy Shade is starting to sense that not all is right in Wonderland, and she finds something strange staring back at her. On the other side of the Looking Glass Plus, Part 3 of the Eternity Girl backup story one-shot, on sale, February 14th, 48 PG, FC, $4.99 US. Rated Cave Carson has a cybernetic ice Swamp Thing Special 1 written by John River art by Langdon Frost backup story written by Magdalene Visaggio backup story art by Sunil Yu cover by Frank Quietly Milk Wars Part 4 Swamp Thing has detected a disturbance in the green, and his hunt for it has led him to Redco headquarters. There he finds Cave Carson and his crew struggling against being assimilated into Redco's diabolical narrative. Is it possible for Swampy and Cave to destroy the organization from the inside? Plus, find out how their efforts help Eternity Girl in the final installment of her backup story one-shot, on sale February 21st, 48 PG, FC, $4.99 US. Rated Doom Patrol Special 1 written by Steve Orlando and Gerard Way art by Dailygalsm and others cover by Frank Quietly Milk Wars. Finale as Redco's foundation shatters, the Young Animal teams come together with the Justice League and even more DC Universe heroes to finish the job. The only problem is, Milkman Man and Redco still stand in their way. To write reality, the heroes of Young Animal and the DC Universe will have to unlock an outrageous power never before seen. On any world, this mind-blowing conclusion will establish new realities for all of the DC's Young Animal titles. Look for The Return of Cave Carson, Shade and Mother Panic next month in Shot, on sale February 28, 48 PG, FC, $4.99, US. Rated commentary. As you read through these solicits, I'm sure, like me, you kept asking yourself, what on earth is this? Then you see the name Gerard Way, the creator of Umbrella Academy and the lead singer for My Chemical Romance. Suddenly, it all makes why this crossover between DC and their Young Animal imprint seems so bizarre, and potentially awesome. After all, it turns Superman into a 1950s style milkman. That's the kind of wacky stuff comics did all the time. Number 4 cover. Nicholas Scott DC Comics cover for Mara Queen of Atlantis 1. Mara Queen of Atlantis 1 written by Dan Abnett, art by Len Medina, cover by Nicholas Scott, variant cover by Stanley Argrim, Laura Taylors. This issue will ship with 2 covers. Please see the order form for details. From the pages of Aquaman comes a brand new adventure starring Mara, in her own title for the first time ever. As the brutal Atlantean civil war rages, Mara must keep the peace between the surface world and Atlantis as its newly anointed queen in exile. But when Aquaman's brother Orm, aka Ocean Master, learns of his homeland's fate, he'll stop at nothing to return to Atlantis as its king and savior. On sale February 28,